It's no doubt the mantle for the most revered Autobot goes to Optimus Prime. I mean, he's brave, courageous, and fearless against even the most treacherous of enemies. But even the strongest of leaders are only as good as their second in command.
Where's B-127?
B-127 may be small in size, but he's big in heart. Time and time again, he's earned his right to fight alongside of Optimus Prime and proved his worth as a leading Autobot. His fighting technique, speed, and intelligence, combined with his sheer determination and unwavering loyalty, make him one of the most feared Autobots ever to have walked amongst Cybertron. This video is dedicated to that small, yellow transformer that's all heart, Bumblebee, in some of his most intense battles ever to make it to the big screen. In the 2007 premiere of Transformers, we see Sam's first interaction with a Decepticon, which didn't go very well. After he manages to get away, he has no choice but to trust Bumblebee, who he was previously running from. As he narrowly escapes Barricade's grasp, a pretty wicked chase scene ensues.
Go, 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 go! Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. No, we're not. No, we're not gonna die. Oh my god.
Trust me, he's a kick-ass driver.
We're gonna die.
Once Bumblebee drops Sam and Mikaela into a safe place, we see the boxing bee go face to face with this terrifying Decepticon. What resulted was an action-packed fight scene. Near the end of the first movie, we see tragedy strike as Bumblebee is severely injured attempting to protect his human allies. Losing his legs, Bee is completely helpless and can no longer help his comrades in a fight against the Decepticons. Or, at least, that would be the fate of any other Autobot. But with his enormous heart, fearless courage, and the help of an equally courageous Mikaela, they set off on a mission to get Bee back in the fight. Knowing he was on a one-way suicide mission, he gave one final nod before literally taking the fight to Devastator's front door. What resulted was an impressive, emotionally heartfelt battle that proved Bumblebee is not only one of the bravest, but also one of the most essential members of the Autobots.
This isn't going well.
Shoot, shoot! Nice shot.
In Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen, the Decepticons capture Sam's parents earlier in the movie and attempt to use him to lure him out, which actually works pretty well. When Rampage sees an opportunity to interrogate Sam using his parents as a bargaining chip, Sam tries to reason with him using the Matrix. Knowing him and his parents would most likely die either way, he bides his time hoping someone would come to the rescue. And that someone definitely did. Bumblebee uses Sam's quick thinking to gain the drop on Rampage. Unfortunately, he wasn't expecting the Decepticon dog Ravage to join in the fight. The result of this volatile mixture results in a battle against wit, strength, and pure will. In Transformers 3, Dark of the Moon, right after they learn about the trap the Decepticons were planning, Sam and the Autobots race back to warn Optimus Prime that the Decepticons are planning to use Sentinel for their evil scheme, not yet knowing Sentinel was actually a traitor.
For the sake of our planet's survival, a deal had to be made with Megatron.
Soon after, they were ambushed by the bloodthirsty Dreads. What follows are some pretty wicked stunts from Bumblebee while just trying to keep Sam out of harm's way.
You gotta get Sentinel out of here, you gotta guard him!
Watch out, watch out!
Faster, mate, go!
Before we continue, I have a quick question for you. Do you like my content? Would you like to see more of it? If you answered yes to either of those questions, I'm going to ask you for help. Please like and please subscribe. It'll help me make better content and more of it. And I will be truly, truly grateful. Now, on to my number one pick for Bumblebee's most intense fights. Near the end of the first movie, the Decepticons managed to overpower the Autobots, having several of them captured, including Bumblebee. As executions begin, Bumblebee is all but certain of a grim fate. Sam is helpless to intervene and can only watch the death of his best friend. Witnessing Q die a brutal death at the hands of Soundwave, Bumblebee sadly accepts his fate. He lowers his head in the expectation of what's about to come. With Soundwave's glowing blaster pointed at him and a devastated Sam begging him to fight, all seems lost. But during all of this, a recipe of destruction and mayhem had been brewing in the skies above by our tiny heroes, Brains and Willie.
Let's give him a little ride.
Oh, we're gonna screw this ship up.
The true heart of Bumblebee is clearly seen as this distraction gives him just enough time to maneuver a counterstrike. What results is one of the most inspiring and truly epic of any fight in the Transformers series.
Turn around.
Rip the ship apart.
We had a nice run, Brains, you and me.
We're gonna die.